No progress on inflation, gas prices, COVID transmissions, peace in Ukraine, illegal border crossings, narcotic smuggling, or violent crime. No progress at all. Joe Biden been president now a year and a half. Nothing. Every single situation has gotten worse. But we do have a new environmental justice office. Yay! Environmental justice office is just announced. So what is that? Put it up on the screen, and for those of you listening on the radio, I will describe it. The plan will identify priority actions and strategies to best address environmental injustices and health inequities for people of color and disadvantaged, vulnerable, low-income, marginalized, and indigenous populations, unquote. So it's another equity play, and I want to help everybody. But environmental injustice only targeted at those groups, not environmental injustice toward Caucasians. That's okay. You can spew carbon monoxide at me all day long, fine, but not at those other folks. More divisiveness in the country. This is Joe Biden, his whole situation. Now, I'm not cutting him any slack, but the president has no idea what this is. None. He doesn't know. He's incapable of knowing. And that is very frightening. So the goal of this, as the country burns and Mr. Biden can't solve any of the enormous problems that affect all of us, the goal of this selected environmental justice situation is to give money, taxpayer dollars, to those selected groups. All right, that's the goal of all of this, is to take America's resources, taxpayer dollars, and give it to people whom the far left deserves the money. Okay, and that does not include white working class people. So it's a racial thing all day long. You know it is. Everybody knows it is. But again, this is what Biden, his whole philosophy. So when you have the Democratic Party actively working to divide the country on skin color, and yeah, all right, I'll give you lower income people of all colors should get a safety net, and the Democratic Party favors that. But it's far more than a safety net. It's, we're going to send you a check. And that check's going to come from other Americans who are working hard. They're going to send it to you, and it's going to be based on skin color primarily. No, that's not how you run a country of 330 million people. So the groups that are enumerated in this, again, people of color, vulnerable, low income, marginalized, indigenous, they are joined by the undocumented foreign nationals who have streamed into the country under Biden, about 3 to 4 million of them here under Biden. They'll get the money as well because they're in the vulnerable category. But they'll never say that. Biden will never say that because I think that might be illegal.